Yo, good morning, absolutely all of you beautiful peeps. You joined me here on Monday morning. To be honest, after pretty much a relaxed Sunday, after finishing the sort of car boots and a bit of work in the afternoon, or the early morning, should I say, I was done by about 12, 1 o'clock. Just doing some TikTok posts and all that kind of stuff, but it was good. I'm off to go and get a coffee now, as always, and go and sit and have a coffee and basically map out a couple of options for some people who want some wholesale stuff, to help some people out who want some bespoke bales and things like that. And then, yeah, I think we're going to do a live with an actual bale sale later on and keep it moving. But you're going to see the developments with something I'm doing, because I think we're going to offer it on the website as well. Like, I think we're going to offer a bale that you can buy raw, untouched on the website. So yeah, that should be fun. Anyway, I just thought I'd stop the clip then. I'm just looking at the cat. He's not really doing much, just sat there. So yeah. Okay, hello again everybody. You joined me here for something I just wanted to show you. I just used this trolley as a basket for all the clothes, and there was a pair of trousers that weren't mine in the end. So if you like seeing things like that, go and watch the TikTok. No, sorry, that was a random one. You'd have to scroll down probably by now. But yeah, I've had a few thoughts of what my plan is for today. So something I want to do. I know I mentioned yesterday to you guys about like how I want to incrementally just oat milk on the floor. Too expensive to look around. I know England won at the weekend, guys, but we don't need to like start throwing shit around our ass. Look at the state of it. You know what it is? I think this is a student road. I'm pretty sure it's a student road because there's like fridge freezers and stuff outside. That'd make logical sense. No, so like one of the plan of actions for today, or one of like the planting of actions, let's call it. That's actually a sick one, planting of actions, to say like, this is a seed to plant rather than saying a plan of action. So a planting of action is that I've realised that one of the biggest challenges I've faced by the bales is not the fact that people ask for specific bales. It's that people have to buy them, like buy me direct and get into contact with me or buy it on a live stream. So we've sort of, I've been a bit stupid here and not really like thought to execute this on Gully, on the website. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try and set up a few specs. I'm going to speak to Marge, see how plausible and like feasible it is to do it simply, to essentially create to basically either create one, because something that they're going to do at the minute is we're going to create our own bundles, but we do get the raw material that people would be able to buy. So the only issue with buying the raw material is you could get a bale and you get 100% branded, you could get a next bale and you get 100% unbranded, and then they're not built to be mixed, they're just as they are, if you know what I mean. So I don't really want to run the risk of this sort of like overly mystery element where people go, oh boy, and it just had like all M&S and Next, because there's a likelihood that some of them could, I mean, the average one has a minimum of 70% branded. So you'd have to, if there was one that had all unbranded, there'd be one that would have all branded, and there'd probably be more that have all branded. But anyway, just so you know, planting of the seed, that's what I'm thinking to do, to essentially have that as an option. To have that as an option so people can buy them as and when. Because, yeah, the other thing will then be getting into whether we create like live stream selling bundles or whether we make bundles for resellers. Like, essentially, I want to help everybody out in the right way, but creating like live stream bundles and reselling bundles, it'd be quite a smart idea. But then again, I'm like I'm not an anomaly, but I do sit under the pretense that I think you can sell anything to anyone, anywhere. Like, I don't think that there's any like laws or rules that say you can't. If you've not had success doing it, you just need to keep trying until you have success. That's sometimes like my mindset. Anyway, less of that, more coffee. And this is the little setting that we're sitting right now, uploading that one, tuckering into this. But yeah, this one is interesting. So I literally just went around the corner and just basically got everything and put it in a trolley. So we'll see how that goes. Like, I know that there's some levels of scattiness to it. Maybe that's maybe that's the limit too far, but we'll just see. We'll I think that's fine. It's not forced gayness. It was actually very convenient. There was a trolley there, and I could use it to put all the stuff in. So, yeah, feeling a little bit sweaty from the gym situation, but that was always going to be the case at going to the gym. So, I'm gonna go and get a coffee, see the ladies, see what they're saying, and hopefully it's nice and quiet, kid-free, animal-free, just sound-free. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, people can be here, but just be quiet, like a library. I'm just quick time, gonna get a coffee. And then, to be honest with you, what time's it on now? It's on 11:15. I'm literally gonna go live I'm probably gonna go live at about 11:30 today. I think I'm gonna do some of the bales. Basically, Margin, like they said to me, can you stay out of work until the top 10 on the radio is finished? So, I gotta wait for that. And now it's time to go and see who we've got inside. See if, like, because they said to me, they went, stay outside for 10 minutes because we've got the top 10 van in case. Oh my God, are we still listening to it? Listen, this is the bollocks that they're listening to. Go with the Eurythmics. Wow, Suzanne, how did I miss it?
I miss it because you were talking.
Imagine these lot just so.
Winans reached #1 with their song "I Wanna Be the Only One."
Suzanne, what is it? Suzanne's the best one at this game, and it's.
They played loads of my ones. I knew Kraftwerk, I knew Beck. I had some obscure ones today that I knew.
Anyway, guys, so that was that. So, good morning, everybody. How we doing? Return of the daily vlog. So I'm just coming back with the camera again. You pretending to lift some bales?
I'm not pretending. I am.
No, nice. Did you have a nice weekend, Suzanne? What'd you do? What'd you do that you can tell us? Anything exciting?
I went to cinema.
What'd you see?
Quiet Place 2, day 1. Quiet Place, day 1.
I was going to say Quiet Place came out quite a few while
Yeah,
ago.
it's day 1, like how it all happened.
What, like day one?
Day 1 in the house.
Anyway, so what's on the 411? What's on the cards? What you
Doing
do?
the orders, doing the bail orders. Suzanne's doing all of the.
Oh yeah, the whole actual individual stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
Is he helping you?
Snake's very helpful, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Sorry, you guys can put the music back up now, by the way, if you want to. You can. Yeah, sorry, I know I was interrupting you. Sorry, I'm a real intruder. I come in and just bother them, but I don't really bother them. I did actually tell them before. I said to Marge, I went, look, I want to come here and I want to do this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to go and take a seat outside, take my pad, and have a little think about essentially our system and strategy for having a listing on the website and how it would work. So I'm going to kind of like create a few hypothetical specs based on some hypothetical assumptions. So i.e. brands that we could like. I get people that ask me for specific things, and like there's no disregard to it because this is how it works, how you start to understand things of where the prices sit. Like when people ask for things to be removed, all that means is that there's an abundance of that thing that is being removed. So what we're going to have to do is create specs that work in a price compatible place where it's like affordable, but it includes a variety. Now I might create a premium one, but it's just not worth us to create a premium one because the reality is if I make a premium bale at like £30 a kilo, I may as well take them all out and sell them individually. And that's only like the inner better business mind that I have, which is like 60% is wholesale, 40% is retail. That's still where I want to sort of sit. I might even be uploading some new stuff on the website, so I know there's a few people who'll be excited about that. I need to, actually, let me just ask Marge that. Quick one, Marge. Quick one. You know Lindsay down there?
Yes.
Is she preparing any stuff for the website, do you know, or is it not in the order yet?
I've got it to give to her, but I'm not doing it yet.
Okay.
Can have by the end of the day.
Can have by the end of the day. So we could. So that's right. I was just saying because we're going to have a few things on the website again. I've got the photos again to upload. The ones that I didn't do, like the Bob Marley waistcoat. It's actually not available. You lot have seen it in videos, but it's not been available for a while. That's my total fault. So yeah. Anyway.
I've gone.
Not sure now. I was just watching these. Like, look. Let's just watch this.
Okay, so you need more space.
They're just doing bits. Hey, you guys might like this. I just found this pad, and I think this is one of them pads that basically has loads of different ideas that I've done at different points. I don't know, with bits like that. Do you want me to like go through any of this? Look at this, just random bits and bobs. Why is there a reason for this? Yeah. So this is where like we was just doing reviews of stuff, figuring out how websites are going to look. I'm looking for a pad really that's got some space, but this one has got nothing. Oh, No, I've absolutely got nothing, so I've got to go somewhere else. You just join us on
And
this.
then,
Yeah. This is just
if we
organising
set it
bales.
like that, we literally would just grab a bag, put it in the bag.
Trying to say that it's
Because that's what I'm thinking to do. Have it as like separate to what we do on the live stream. So it's like on the website, it would just be this is a bag. Have a video underneath. These
Yeah,
are the
when
stuff.
we do the websites, then we go.
Because that's what I was thinking. You wouldn't.
Grab some
There's no
bags.
point in me saying what it would contain. It's just going. So somebody could get a bag and it's totally unbranded then.
No, there'll be those. So they're going to be a mix. They're going to be branded and unbranded.
Yeah.
A to C, and it can be between 15 and 18 kilograms. You don't even have to say the exact weight.
No.
And then when
Bags
we,
definitely branded and unbranded.
well, all of those bags are branded and unbranded.
Yeah, that's
There we go then. So
We're not going to go through them and just do.
no, because it's not working smart then, is it?
That'd be about 400 quid if we did that. 'cause
What?
If we did it all branded, because the time involved.
That's what I thought. But like just pure branded is just not worth.
The time involved is very, very time consuming. So you're paying our time, aren't you? Then?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So keep it really simple. So when you get an order, it's basically just pulling a
Grab
bag
one, put it in the bag.
and putting it to a set. So the only thing is it's sold by a weight. So they'll sell it by 15
We
kilos.
say 16 to 18 kilos.
No, but what I mean is they will pay before it's weighed.
Yeah, so we say 16 to 18 kilos.
No, but what I mean is they'll. So you will have an option of 16, 17, or 18
No,
kilos.
you will say this is a bag and it will be.
No, you're not listening. It's going to be it's going to be a listing.
Yes, and you say on the listing. It will be between 16 and 18
It can't be a
kilograms.
variant because it has to be a fixed price. How can it be 16 to 18?
It's the same price. If you get 16 kilos, it's the same as 18 kilos.
crazy weekend.
Or if you say there's 16 kilos but could be 18. Because otherwise we're going to have to open them, take some out and put some in.
Otherwise, we need to then
What do you think of that?
grab a bag and weigh them first.
Yeah, but if you
Then
said-
you've got to be specific with that.
What I'm saying is if you was going to
Yeah.
rebag them, wouldn't you just do it like how you do pick and mix where you just cap it at a set weight and then have like surplus
No,
stuff?
I'm thinking we'll grab a
Okay.
bag, put
Yeah.
it in a bag, and if they've paid
So if
for
somebody
16,
pays for 16 and they get 18, then just got a deal.
yes,
And if somebody okay,
That's the risk they take. They know it's going to be between 6
all right,
2
yeah.
kilograms, yeah.
What do you think of that?
Whatever it's going to be.
I like that, yeah.
Because,
Well, it's 50 quid. But it will
because
be a
the
lot.
bag sizes are the same, so it's just
All right,
that
then,
some
yeah,
things might have denser
All
things
right,
in.
you just did your old classic margarine logic then, but I think Suzanne seems to have made sense of it, and the tripod's going all screwy.
With that, don't we?
All right,
Makes
let me
sense.
go and speculate and write it down. Okay, appreciate it. Cool, nice. Right, so that's. So, sorry, I just thought I'd join you on like a sort of live discussion there. Did I leave one of my phones outside? No, because essentially, like, let's just think about it. Let me just go and get my coffee just over here. Like, I'm just trying to figure out the best way that we can give everybody the best deal. Like Marge just said, the thing is with doing like just totally branded ones, it doesn't make sense because we don't get it as a purely branded mix. And I think what needs to be remembered a lot of the time is that we've become part wholesalers, but we aren't wholesalers at our origin. This is something that we do. So I think based on that, it is going to be the people that want to buy them off the website can get them like that. The people that want bespoke curated bales will have to buy it off Till. And if anybody wants anything outside of that, there's going to just be a very premium price. I think that's what we're realising. So we'll figure it out. It has to make sense for everybody to make profit, but it has to make sense for us to not lose money and make enough off of what we're doing with the people that are going to have to do it. So that's just a little live and direct thought right now. Right, so this is just me taking a moment to organise the structure for the listing, but then I also did a few little, would you call them cold sales? Nah, I just sent a few voice notes to a few people who I know that are interested in current bales and letting them know where the situation is. But the day was nice, so the hood's up and I'm outside. Yo, so I've just been organising a little bit of the plan and talking to a few, sounds gonna be mad at him. Talking to a few people who basically are going to be interested in buying some bales, but also I can't do it here. Right, let me just run away as fast as possible from that sound effect because that's absolutely too much. But no, basically we're in two minds with what we're doing at the minute. We're kind of doing two things of the process where we're actually doing this. We are making the bales for the lives that we do. So we're making like half bales and mixed bales like that. we're less like focusing on like the sort of bespoke bales, just because they really are going to be difficult to sort of execute. I think that the mystery bundles are the best ways it's going to be going on, really. But yeah, it is the way that it's going, and it is all good. Back with the hood up, but we're on the computer now setting up the listing at work. I'd normally do this just from home, but I thought, why not? Computer's free. They were doing dispatch, so got it all set up as the template, ready to rumble with. Okay, so I've just wrote out like the listing, let's just say, and realistically all I need is a very quick photo of the bales and then like an embedded video of just for YouTube. So I'm going to actually see how easy I can essentially make a video. So just filming a video on here now, going through say 2 or 3 bags and showing you exactly the sort of stuff, embedding that as an unlisted video on YouTube, putting that on the listing. So I'll show you something that we have on the website right now of what we do. So each bale is going to be like £160 plus shipping, and that's where the price is going to sit for it to make sense. So I'll just show you one of our listings and something that's included on the pages. Let me just have a little look, see if it's on here a sec. So this is just one example. So this is like a kilo bundle, and at the bottom it's got this. So have you seen our Y2K? So this is something that you can watch on. Let's have a look at what. Oh, that's another video of me. So this is, whoa, that's mad. So yeah, this is just like something that's going to be embedded. I'm going to put a video here that's going to actually be some of the bale openings, and I'm going to unlist it and then put it here just so that it's not available for anybody to see on YouTube, but anybody that's curious can see it on here. The beauty with like these ideas, you know, and this is the beauty with like my own ability to do them, like just from doing it like this, like it's really good. So I've got the listing up, ready to rumble, and now it's just a case of like basically creating the videos, actioning it, hang on, getting some photos of this, but not really getting many photos, just pretty much positioning the camera up and doing some videos going through some of the bags. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to include some here. I think every day I want to show you at least some, like one bag. I know there's a lot of you that love seeing them, and if it helps you know more about the sort of variety that you can get, then it's going to be a good thing for you. But this is investment project for people, and those that want to invest in this are those that want to invest in the likelihood of how it can work. Like I say, got a t-shirt the other day from one that, I mean, its listed price, not its sold price, its listed price was $750. So just to be mindful of. YouTube, not that I've...
Is that better?
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, we're just currently getting the speakers.
There's Ginge.
There's Ginge.
Black Beauty fans. Come on, Black Beauty. What's he called, Ginge?
I used to cry at that.
Every week. What was his mate called, Ginge?
I don't know, I can't remember.
He had a, she'd be like only on the horse.
I would probably stop doing that probably like 15 minutes ago. What do you think of that? You look like you're rowing a boat for Cambridge or Oxford, except you're on the side like. Right. Goodbye. What a nutter. Also, this is a little disclaimer, guys. I've put on this just to look a little bit nicer and tidy than I did a minute ago with the, although I feel a bit too official with this on. You know what? Official. I'm going to just put the hoodie back on. But anyway, basically, I'm going to include this clip. This is going to be the one that I'm going to use for, these flipping rubber buttons. This is going to be the one that I'm going to use for the listing. God, I can't think. Coming into the same room. Yeah, basically this is going to be the shot that I'm going to use for the website. So you're going to be like, this is the clip you're going to see. So what, like one of them will be anyway. It's just going to be very much like official bits. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to tell people how much it's worth and stuff like that off the bat. Hello everybody. I'm assuming if you're seeing this, it means you're interested in being a reseller. More importantly, you're interested in these reselling bales. So I thought I'd just get a bale off the bat, show you exactly what's inside. Maybe a bit more about like where the prices could be that you could sell it for and all that sort of stuff. So these are like the bales that are on our untouched swords. So this is the stuff that we get in and sell, and basically the bales would be 16 to 18 kilos of it like this. So I'll show you things straight away. First up, wow, we got a pair of Moschino jeans. What a first item to actually find as well. Next up we've got is this pair of Fila tracksuit bottoms. Now the price is £10 a kilo. All of this stuff is absolutely mixed. Men's, women's, there could even be some kids and juniors in here. But you know, it's a total mix. You've got a pair of Ralph Lauren joggers just there. That's a nice pair. to be honest with you, the money I think you could make on it is pretty good. You got a super dry check shirt. What have we got here? We've got a pair of Carrera jeans. So there's no specification or no order to it. So it would be a total random sort of mixture. But typically, as you can see, as I'm showing you right now, this is the sort of stuff you can get. Karen Miller, women's trousers. And it's just a totally sustainable process, guys. So for anybody who's curious with this, anybody who's actually, another pair of Ralph Lauren joggers, they're nice. Anybody who's curious with the process, Ralph Lauren shirt, this is like sustainably sourced stuff that you can buy at a price that's affordable for us to sell it at. Tommy Hilfiger shirt, £10 a kilo as well, means that roughly a pair of Levi's 517s. And this is all the stuff that would be in a bale, like these are examples. And this that you see right now, Regatta, would cost you £160 at its fixed price. £160, and also there's a chance that it'll be between 16 and 18 kilos anyway, so you will get actually potentially more for your money. Lacoste shirt, it can include all categories, so it can include jeans, it can include joggers, it can include hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, jackets, and you know, certain different bits. Like this is a suit jacket. Has it got a brand? Yeah, it's a Hugo Boss one. So this is an example one. All of these are different. All of these will contain totally different things. 511 jeans. But if you are a reseller, if you're curious by how this works, or you know more about the process, I would just say try one. And this video is going to show you two different bales, just to give you two versions of it. I basically have loads of these that I'm able to sort of do in this capacity for anybody who wants to be a reseller. And yeah, whoa, they're cool. Doy jeans, so like Evisu inspired, I guess. So there's loads of bits and bobs. Got a pair of women's Nike dry fits. On the next bale, I'll tell you probably how much things can go for. So a Levi's Western shirt, absolute winner. What else have we got? We've got a pair of Nike dry fit tracksuit bottoms. And we're still going. This is like a heavy on the bottoms one, this is. But there's still quite a lot of shirts. A Howick shirt, a Howick. Still a lot of shirts. Still a lot of value. You think about this, if you paid 160 quid for this, and Kelly, you could probably just get the Moschino jeans out, get all of the like the Ralph Lauren bits, make your money off that, and then the rest of it's pretty much like free profit, isn't it? A pair of Next corduroys. So there can be bits of fast fashion in here, but most of you see Marlboro shirt. What you see is like where it's at anyway. This is the other piece to the women's cream blazer, and we've still got a few down here as well. So I'll show you a few more. Ralph Lauren shirt, lovely, and Miss 60 jeans, mate. I think this one's a good one, you know. Thinking about the price that it is at as well. Brand called Space, old Y2K denims. What we got here? We've got another one, and this one is Spiviana jeans. I'm not sure what that is, but there's a few more items in the cut, and we've still got this nice wool style jacket, plus one more in this bale. So this one is just a shirt. So this, all that stuff you saw would be the things that would be included in one of the bales, and I'll show you another one right now. Okay, so here is the second bale. Again, it's just a bale at random off the top that we're going to take. So again, they can just be totally randomized. What we've experienced from the sort of change with how we've been doing things is there's typically a much higher percentage of branded than there has been before. Now, don't get me wrong, there can still be, there's obviously grade C in there as well as a small percentage, but yo, Ralph Lauren tip-up hoodie to start. A lot of Ralph Lauren so far. What have we got here? A pair of Dickies trousers. These are all unwashed as well, so what we normally do is we get everything in and then it goes through our process. K-way jacket. But this just basically means that you do all the processes for it. That's a sick one. Old vintage Tommy jeans one. You do all the processes yourself. The reason why I'm doing this is just because we've moved a little bit of ourselves into this direction, crew sweat. And we do still retail, like we do still resell individually. You'll see some items on the website continually, Nike. But this just allows me to help people who want to be resellers and also know that I'm giving them stuff that's worth a few quid. All Saints bobber. So all of this stuff, I'm trying to find some bits that are like random assortments that you're like, what? So like this, a women's old vintage cardi, Y2K or whatever. They are things that can be included in there as well. Puma zip-up hoodie. I'm not even joking. These are just the first 2 bales and I'm not even disappointed with them at all. I think these are very good. Soul Cow reversible, inside out jumper, sorry. We've got a women's Calvin Klein sweat. What else have we got? We've got a Kangol coat. That's a sick one. Kangol fleece lined coat. So all the bales will be different and it's a fixed price of 160. If you get 18 kilos, you're basically getting a bit more for your money. Hollister zip up. But everything you see is like examples of what can be contained. And I'll be totally honest with you, Ben Sherman zip up hoodie. I'll be totally honest with you, I couldn't go through all of them and show you, like, as in, even if I go through all of them, there's still going to be things by the end of them that you'll be like, what, that's in there? It can be absolutely anything. Hackett, zip up, sweat, women's. So I'm just trying to show you a couple and hopefully give you a bit of an idea of variety. A Bachi long line jacket. And hopefully give you, a bit of an insider to the variety. But Nike hoodie. This is for people who want to actually be sustainable. Like if you want to Hugo Boss zip up, that's sick. If you want to be sustainable about the process of reselling, this is a good way to do it because this has all been sustainably sourced and it's sort of helping you out at a price that's like affordable. Old vintage St. Michael's cardigan. You know. This is a Christian Blake jacket. So again, totally random. There's lots of like mixed London designers in here, like, you know, maybe like I would say unknown names, but just unknown to the average sort of person. There's probably a lot of people who will know it. Nike zip up hoodie. What else have we got? We've got, I think, another Nike sweatshirt here. And again, they will be all randomized. There won't be like a way of you to go 2XL Adidas hoodie. Just a total random mixture. This is for people who are like curious. That's what I want to see. Marbeck knit. You know, this is people who are curious by, whoa, Paul's Boutique. OG Paul's Boutique. So feel free to send North Face hoodie. Send any questions if you're curious about any of it. Feel free to do that, like on the email info@gullygoms.com, or do it over Ted Baker jacket, or do it over Instagram, Gullygoms, or anywhere. But this is what 2 bales looks like, and each of these individually would have cost you, Jules, 160 quid. Each average one, I genuinely feel like you can get a minimum of a 3 times return. Probably a lot more if you really was a reseller trying to make some money. Yeah, so this is the bale. This is it. Oh yeah, for all of you that just saw the videos like that, it's going to cut my head out because of where it is. I'm just essentially putting in all the items to have washed at our side now. Because I've been through this, essentially, we are going to go through and do our processes and wash them and sell them. Essentially, I know that people will see a video and go, oh, I like that one, can I get that? And it's really not going to be a case of saying, yes, you can get this one. But I'm going to get individual items washed out of this, basically pass the pile along, get this moved and grooved on, and then, yeah, just have the wheels in motion. I think that, funnily enough, this is what's good about the videos like this, is having an idea and just planting that idea straight away and going, right, I'm going to do it now. So I'm going to probably see if I can go on a live soon and then essentially go back, quickly get this listed and get it advertised, get it all synced up, and then have it available to buy. Advertise it on you know, the platform, Gullygoms Instagram, and all the rest of it, and just do that. So yeah, I'm going to pull out all these ones that I'm taking for the website because we've been through it. We may as well just like individually have it washed and done and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, separate the bits and bobs and keep it Moving and grooving. So this is all the stuff that from the 2 bales we just went through, you might have only seen one of them, or it might have included both just for the lols. And this is like the stuff that is separated, unbranded, to the knowledge of us and to the knowledge of most people that would buy on individual items. So this stuff has great placements in other places like this. This is an Anne Klein jacket. Now there's a bottom piece to that. That could be worth like 25 quid to somebody on eBay or vintage, you just don't know. But with what we're doing right now, I'm gonna get this stuff posted through here and then we'll see. Oh my God. Yeah, this is the thing with having loads of stuff, guys. You just have an abundance of bits. Yes, that's where my AirPods and everything is. So we'll bring this down for Marge and then we'll just have a little recce with this. So we're gonna bring this down and then, yeah. Oh my God. Look at this bringing this down, guys, telling me that this isn't just mental.
It's like, clear your path first.
It's like, move out my way. Big Don's here, get out my way. Yeah, so this is just some of the stuff that's gonna go down there for Lindsay and Charlie or whoever's down there. I'm just getting it out of the way.
Stuff on top.
Yeah, that's fine. No, what I was adding to is these ones. So I've put that one, and that one together. So their website.
Anyway,
so take that one. So just having a little look at some of the things for the website. So yeah, I'm thinking now that I've got the 2 videos, we're gonna execute the listing that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna show you like that process. So realistically, those 2 videos I'm gonna have to upload on YouTube, unlist, like I've said, and then try and embed them like that. The listing's ready to go. Syncing it with Tilt will be easy, and then basically advertising it on Instagram. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to just take a photo now of all the bales to use for a swipe up later on to say, if you want to buy bales for reselling, here they are. And then at some point I might make like an Instagram video, but I've been trying to stay away from making content that's like what's the word, too gimmicky and too on the button of like, oh, you're an advertiser. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I think I've got some stuff ready for a live stream either now, or should I come back and do the listing stuff and then come back to it?
To see what Lindsay's got done there. She's probably done some by now.
Okay, so we might have a few that I can chop up for now. It's okay, she's got them. This is just some stuff that we're taking down for the website. So this is stuff that they're gonna just basically get ready. And I found out we haven't uploaded anything since the 15th of May. 15th of May to the website. So here are some of the bits that you can expect on the website. Now these are just bits that we're not going to put on a take the piss price, but we're calling this our little, what we're saying, like our little insurance listings.
Yeah, they're just things that are more likely that people
things that make you go, ooh,
on the site will appreciate.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. So I'll get that out now. Right, let's turn this shit off. Marge is listening to what sounds like politics time. We don't care for that. We want to see what we're shooting today. And I tell you what, I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that's just going to go on tilt today. When I'm telling you, look at this cute 6 to 7 year old. I'm literally going to shoot all of these off and see how we get on. And we've got loads. So a little bit of like, after seeing the bales and seeing inside, you're kind of seeing what we're picking and pulling to shoot. And then, you know, what we do with the rest of it. But there's some really nice little bits and pieces. And I'm pretty happy that we've got a nice little variety. England top, which will be an easy one to get rid of, because obviously England are still in it for now. And I say for now, very carefully. Lots of Ralph Lauren, loads of bits and pieces. So we're going to just chop all of this up, and I reckon we'll see how we can get on for the whole rail, to be honest with you, because there's about 100 bits. It'd be quite nice to clear the whole rail off. Really like this Quicksilver t-shirt, actually. So yeah, for anybody who's like on the market for cool bits, the cool bits are coming through. So I'm going to get this live set up. We're going to get this done. Red herring, that's sick. Peeping Toms, that's hard, even if it is red herring. So yeah, we're gonna get this chopped up and then moved along. This might be an unpopular opinion, but for me, I don't really see the point in scheduling lives in advance. I think most people get frustrated by it. As in, if you like buying from me and you don't know when I'm on, you have to keep messaging and asking. But for me, my logic is, right now, I just sort of live a bit more of a, I don't know, I wouldn't say I live vicariously, but I kind of live like, okay, I'm going to do a live now and then I'm going to be on live until I'm not, sort of thing. And it works for us. So that's why Hang on, £1 no reserves with Spain. Woo! So that's how it's kind of just going to work. So I'm going to do individuals today and just basically do £1 no reserve and just get them all smashed out. Hopefully, I can report back in an hour and a half, 2 hours and say I've done like 100 items just to get this absolutely like, you know, just to just say yes. The reality is I'm probably going to do about 45, but you never know. I might do a lot more. The aim of the game is to just make sure that everybody's having a good time on the live, they're getting good deals, and most importantly that my energy is in the right place on the live, because that is what matters for everybody else. If I'm in a shit mood or I feel like I can't be asked, nobody can be asked to watch and buy, and it has a negative like multiplier effect. But I feel absolutely tip top of the world, ready to go, just happy to be making this progress. Marge's banana loaves that she gave me, which was nice, and yeah. Now we just, yo, look at that arm. Bruh. Jeez. Oi, I'm not going to start doing that, but might do. No. Yeah, man, we're just moving right in the right directions. Right, live in 5. Let's get this one cooked up. So the time is about 1:20, and sadly, I wanted to do 100, but I had to stop it. So I've just sold, I think, 35, 36. They started to go on average for like £1 to £2. And as much as the £1 no reserve is a great thing for us to do as an average game, we just can't do that all the time. Now, there is one thing that I think that live stream selling has to be cautious of, and I'm sure that a lot of you are going to be aware of this. Now, one thing I have to think is, this is a random time on a Monday. It's the back to work sort of flow. For people who want to come and buy from us, they're probably actually at work or, you know, normal things doing about the stuff. Look, she's here. She's not here as a buyer. She's here as a worker, like most people probably doing things like that. So I totally get it. But obviously when the average one goes for such a low price, we have to move it. Now, what is happening with the live streams is this. People are super absorbed with this idea that they have to buy so much for the price that they're paying. As in, people start to not want to bid on one item because they know that sellers will just end up doing 2 items. As a result of doing 2 items, people then don't want to just do 1 item for £1. Now, you know that sort of like, you give people an inch and you take a mile. That's the saying that I feel so much so connected to right now. Now, live stream platforms, they're not having the best success. They're just having the best curiosity by a lot of people at the moment. People are thinking, how can I make money doing that? And people are like, how do you get into it? But what's really happening is that there's probably about a 3 to 4 month period delay where people do it and then they go, oh shit, this actually isn't making as much money as I thought. Now, what I want to do, what I want to be here to help for, because essentially like doing it individuals is great. Me and this woman here, we've been doing it since 2012. I've been doing it since 2012. She's been here absolutely like keeping some sort of organisation, like she's like to say, since 2015. But
Was there in the background packing your things?
She was. Honestly, there's no one in my life that is as an important player as she is, other than me to myself. So this woman is like serious. But aside from that, knobhead. Yeah, you keep well. We would have had someone doing it, but unfortunately, people are shit. No. What I was saying in this clip is that we've kind of like, with this, as you see, we've started to move into more of a bundled bale direction to help others be their resellers. And if I'm being honest with you, I'm ready to be the teacher. I'm ready to do this side of things, so that you guys can make the most profit off of it. Like, you know, not to sort of discourage you, but from the stuff I sold today, like I sold this Ralph Lauren sweatshirt for £3, right? And it's a size small. They knew about 150. The best way to make the money on that is to put it on a platform to upload it and get about 28 quid for it. True Religion one went for £7. Now, these prices are based for me on the fact of the time, the way that live stream works as a platform, just how it is as an ecosystem. Remember, if we're doing individual items and we do these little bundles, and we do these bales, and you do even bigger bales, there's so much levels of variety. People come onto a live for us for like half an hour. They don't know whether they're going to get this or that, and all that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So this is just me having that moment of reflection. I know that in the moments of reflection, realistically, the thing that I'm homing on now is like not an emotional response. Because the emotional response for me is to look at this and go, did I really just lose that much money on stuff that was worth more? The rational response is to go, I just generated money that was just clothing sitting on a rail. So that's like the rationale versus the emotional. And that's where I'm trying to instill that thing. So a lot of people will instantly go, I can't do this. This isn't worth it for me. This isn't this. but you just have to look at it with a rational way of like, what did you actually learn from what you did? What was something that you can take from that you can then go forward and improve the next part of the process? Like, did you learn that you can't sell a brand, or did you learn that basically there's a brand that needs more work to be able to sell? Is there a ceiling for the brand? Is it just that the brand doesn't work on live stream platforms? Is it that the brand is only suited for Vinted or eBay, or, you know, whatever? Maybe it's something for bundles, but there's loads of processes to it, guys. And everything that I do is an amalgamation of 12 to 13 years of it, plus lots of members of staff, plus, like, remember, running a business that was a proper business that was really, like, quite big and moving in, like, bigger directions and stuff. Every day, learning, like, flipping heck. We must have learned so much every single day. But we was just in the sort of tornado of, like, the whole thing. The point is now is that everything's a lot slower. I can sort of, like, understand each individual bit. And what I want this clip to be about is to sort of say, live stream selling isn't your answer to sort of get rich quick scheme. If anything, live stream selling, I don't want to say it's a lazy man's way of selling, but I kind of do. I want to say it is a bit of a lazy man's selling. And the reason why it's a lazy man's selling is you've got to remember, okay, if you live stream sold this t-shirt to somebody and you went, hi, I'm going to sell this t-shirt, and it went for £2, the way that you make more money from this is you photograph it, you upload it, you add all the information, you figure out what it is, and then you charge £12 to £18. So then the extra £10 is basically given to you as a result of all the work you've done. Live stream selling might not be for everybody. I think...
You also have to sit on it and wait for it to sell.
Yeah, because remember, if you want to get a true price for a product, you have to sit there with it. People that get an items in and then they go, oh, I've not made the profit, or I'm sitting on items for a while. How long are you sitting on it for? A week, 2 weeks? I've got things that I've sat on for years before. It's just all about figuring out where the best place for them to go is and just understanding it and kind of slowly figuring it out yourself. So the live wasn't a failure. The live was far from a failure. It was definitely something that it's just a part of this process. I don't want to talk too much on it, but there's quite a bit going on with live streaming as a whole, like selling culture sort of type in the moment. And I kind of want to like revisit the sort of mindset of people that are uploading products on the internet, because I want to help you lot out that have remained selling products and holding their true value. One thing that I'm a bit nervous as being an individual seller on live stream selling is, am I contributing to the desaturation of secondhand by selling things too cheap? Is it better for me to become a wholesaler so that others can sell them individually and work on processes? Like, these are just like some thoughts I'm thinking and some thoughts I'm sharing. But most importantly right now, I'm just going to go and figure out a few little bits and pieces in there and just keep it all moving. Okay, so the time is 3:10. I came back, for anybody curious, I had some eggs and avocado, went to the little food shop for the eggs and avocado, and that was literally it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put together this video to finish off the listing so that the listing's done. So you're going to just join me on bit by bit. Actually, you're not going to join me. I'm going to use this clip to manifest it, and on the next clip, you're going to see it complete. So what I'm going to do now is finish off the listing, create the YouTube video for the 2 clips to go, basically edit that as a video, upload it and unlist it, and then embed that on the video straight away and to see how it plays. So on the next shot, you should see me testing that out. The time is 3:10. Let's see how long this takes me. We act fast out here. So it's uploading right now, just had to edit it quickly. The time is 26 past, went 15 minutes. So we got the thumbnail for that. I also got a photo for the YouTube, and then also what we're doing right now is we are just adding that to the listing so that it's ready to go. For some reason I feel like, oh, she's here now, the Shopify live chat. So this is another thing that's quite difficult with things. So setting this up, because of the wholesaling bundles and how they're kind of different to everything on the website, I've got to sort of set up these very unique shipping profiles. I need the help of Shopify because every week it seems like they change something about it. So hopefully this isn't going to take me more than like 20 minutes and then we can have a look at the next task. Okay, so the time is there. We're still on live chat to flipping Shopify, but I just thought I'd do this and show you that. So I'm basically getting this set up now so that it's do you resell and then it kicks into gear. What I'm having it set up at the minute is because right now people will basically get charged one lot of shipping and I need it to be double. And if you are somebody who wants to buy it and then come and pick up in person, I can just refund the shipping straight away. But yeah, I'm basically having a little play around with that. What do we think about the little picture? Do we like it? And just like that, me versus AI, aka the Shopify, I won. Somehow I was trying to solve it at the same time they were solving it, and I solved it first. Woo! So that basically means that the shipping is there now. So you get charged £15 per big bale that you get bought. Now what I'm going to do is just make sure that the whole listing is done with like the video, and I'll show you how that's going to sit on the website. And here we go. So this is the reselling one with all of the bits of information, and then boom, go down to the bottom, press that, and then here we go. Spen is going through and showing you some of the bits. Done. So that whole process took an actual hour. So just to put it into perspective, like, you know, when you see a job and it's like, oh, Spen started at 3:10, 4:25, it's completely finished with like the executed homepage picture. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish off an Instagram story to post it for around about 6 p.m. And also I found a couple of sheets that I didn't list. So for a long time, we just basically sent it to other people, but because I'm happy to just sit here on the computer and do it, and I quite like intermittently listing products as well, just to give me an idea of where I'm at with the whole process of it. Like having other people do the stuff that you don't need to do so that you can do more important stuff and they can do it is the best thing to do. But I quite like homing in again on where I'm at. Sometimes, very, very occasionally. Either way, it's been about 2 months since I've uploaded, so I've just basically got to go and get this done now. Okay, so it's like 5:10, quite early, and I think on the last shot I said, I'm going to keep showing you all the updated stuff, but I'm just going to wrap it here because I know that in about half an hour's time I'll forget, other bits will keep going on. But what I'm doing now is I'm just going to add some products to the website, just get a few little bits updated, just continue with the sort of admin side of stuff. And tomorrow we've got a few exciting bits. I've got potentially an important placement of a proposal. Now, what does that tongue twist mean? Basically, I'm proposing something to somebody, one of the many like business affiliates. So hopefully I can have some sort of developments with that. If not, it's going to be a whole lot of mindful sessions, more live streams, and kind of just organising and orchestrating everything else. Now I've got the bales up, my next challenge is to essentially advertise it without advertising it in lots of places, like not shouting on TikTok, buy the bales here, but just making the link that I have in the bio saying buy bales here. So yeah, gonna get through to that and keep it moving. But guys, as always, stay safe, stay sustainable, keep doing you, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for another whole lot of who knows what, who, what, blooming where at this point, dudes. Right, lots of love, catch you tomorrow.